Okay, right now we'll be finding the sine and cosine sides of special right triangles or special locations on a unit circle. First thing we need to do on all these problems is draw the correct angle on the unit circle. Remembering that angle 0 is straight to the right. Normally we head in a counterclockwise direction, but because the first example we have here is negative, we head in the clockwise direction. Pi over 4 is located here, where this 4 tells us that it is 45 degrees. Now, quickly, if we recall, halfway around the circle is 180 degrees. 180 degrees is the same as pi. All the way around the circle is 360 degrees, or 2 pi. So, pi over 4 is like saying 180 divided by 4, or 45 degrees, in the clockwise direction. Now, this coordinate point of where that angle hits the unit circle is the solution to this problem. We need to know that coordinate point. That coordinate point has an x value that's located here and a y value that's located here. Because this is a 45, 45, 90, and this is a unit circle with a hypotenuse of 1, the two legs are both square root of 2 over 2. Which means this coordinate point is positive square root of 2 over 2 because you go to the right, and negative square root of 2 over 2 because you go down. That coordinate point is positive, comma, negative. Sine is the solution to the y value of that point. The y value of that point is the negative square root of 2 over 2, as opposed to the x value, which is cosine. So the answer to this problem is negative square root of 2 over 2. 2 pi over 3, starting from 0 and working in a counterclockwise fashion. If we keep track and try to figure out where 2 pi over 3 is, straight left is pi. I always recommend writing the fraction that's equivalent to 1 in front of it as a visual aid. Pi is 3 over 3, 1 pi. So 2/3 is here, just short of it. Every third of a pi is equivalent to 60 degrees. Therefore, we are 60 degrees short of making it to 3 over 3. There's the triangle that's being asked of you to make, the triangle formed with the reference angle clearly labeled. That's here. When the denominator is a 3 of the angle, the reference angle is a 60. The first one, the denominator was a 4. That tells us that the reference angle is a 45. Because this is 60, the side opposite 60 is square root of 3 over 2, which makes the other leg 1/2. In this case, negative. Cosine is asking for the x value of this dot. This dot's x value is this side right here, which is the negative 1/2. Five pi over 6 is located here. How do I know that? Because this is pi, which I could label 6 over 6. Pi, same as 1 pi. So 5 over 6 is just short of it. How much short of it? Well, a 6, or 1/6 of 180, is 30 degrees. This is 30 degrees short of making it to 180. So, if you recap these, a 6 gives us a reference angle of 30, a 3 gives us a reference angle of 60, and a 4 gives us a reference angle of 45. Opposite the 30 is this side, which is the 1/2. The other leg, opposite the 60, is square root of 3 over 2, in this case, negative. Sine is asking for the y value. The y value is the up or down, so this guy, the 1/2, is your answer. Now, 3 pi over 2 is not a triangle, and that's why it is not appropriate to make a triangle for this particular problem. Here's 0. If we work in a counterclockwise fashion, we get to here, which is pi. If If we made it all the way around, we get to 2 pi. We need 1 1/2 pi. So 1 1/2 pi is here. Straight down is 3 pi over 2. This coordinate point is the solution to our problem. What is that coordinate point? We don't need a triangle to figure it out. If this is 0, 0, then this dot is 0, -1. Cosine is asking for the x value of that dot. The x value of that dot is the 0. So this solution is simply 0. Okay, I'm going to give you some to try. Write these down. Press pause if you need more time, because I'm going to give you the solution. Press pause now. And here are the solutions. Don't forget to make the angle, make your triangle with the correct reference angle. Okay, here is number 3. Copy those down, press pause if you need more time, and here are the solutions to those. Okay. Hopefully you recognize that these numbers don't match ours. This was from the spring semester, so our numbers are definitely different than those current numbers, so ignore the fact that those were 16s, and hopefully you got the unit circle problems.